educators for today's develop. Yes. Very good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all the worldwide educators on today's session, Mentor Development Batch 6, Day 3rd. So today from IIU, none other than great personality will share you the entire things related to mentor development. Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia. Professor Nada Ratkovic from Croatia is an assistant professor on Faculty of Economics, Business and Tourism split in Croatia. Professor mentor in Wade School in Croatia, IIU board member. She is the country director Croatia, president of Research Center IIU, have a diploma have a diploma as a Master of Economics and Mechanical Engineer. She is an informatics STEM expert, information system manager, and designer of ERP Infosystems. She deserves many honorary doctorates and finishing her advisor in Agency for the Education and in the Central of Excellence. She is an active council member of Croatian Society for Operations Research and the Association of Accountant and Financial Professional, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, and Minecraft Global Mentor. She is the certified accountant and certified ISO internal auditor. She is the founder and coordinator of many national and global projects such as Erasmus, Each Winning, STEM, Entrepreneur, and Sustainable Developmental Goals, etc. Author and co-author of scientific articles, university and high school books and handbooks. She is the editor board member in many journals and works reviews of international authors, social activist on global and national level. She organized numerous humanitarian and volunteer actions all around the world. She organized numerous humanitarian and volunteer actions all around the world at Work, Save Africa, and more. As a multitasking global educator, she won many awards, recognitions, diplomas, certificates, medals for national and international achievements. Croatia Best Teacher Awards, International Woman Award, Croatia Public Award, International STEM Award, International Educator of the Year Award, Award of Excellency, Best Woman Researcher, Best Ambassador Award, Best Teacher using Digital Media Platform, Bravery Award, Corona Warrior Award, Dynamic Peace Award, Peace Ambassador Award, Excellence Award, Entrepreneur Award, Global EduLeader Award, Global Creative Woman Award, Globe Statistic Awards, Global Edu Conclave Awards, Global Edu Thought Leader Awards, Global Humanitarian Awards, International Educationist Awards, Innovative Educator Awards, Global Teacher Awards, Honorary Volunteering Award, Most Inspired Woman Award, Most Courageous Woman Award, Global Research Award, Golden Star Teachers Award, Award for the Best Academic Book, Yellow Frame Award, Sustainable Developmental Goal Awards, Best Presentation Awards, STEM Award, Global Empowerment Award, Most Inspirative Woman Personality Award, Who is Who Award, Outstanding Global Award, Education Share to Care Volunteer Award, and many more awards and achievements in various fields. She is one of the most great global educators who inspired the world and deserve a place in a golden book. Many recognitions for humanitarian and volunteer actions. Many recognitions for working with students with special needs and give to the students. Honorary works in many NGOs, organizations as a woman entrepreneur advisor, global advisor, international affairs, global community leader, global peace ambassador, sustainable development goal ambassador, T for educator ambassador, international advisor, dynamic educationist, etc. She is not only an educator, but she is a trainer, scientist, researcher, reviewer, inventor, speaker, moderator, motivator, social worker, specialized fields such as statistics, maths, informatics, STEM, SDG, economy, business, tourism, entrepreneurship, accounting, human rights, etc. So give round of applause. Yes, welcome Professor Nada and Professor Nada ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, dear Ashani, Dr. Ashani, for the introduction. Today, I'm leading this session, day 3. So I will start sharing my presentation. Also, I will close my camera because it makes me a little nervous when I see that it is moving. So first, let me start sharing the screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, after 2 great days, and with this mentorship program, today my part is Module 5, the needs and potential. Please, I want you all to be muted. Please be muted.
I muted all now. There.
Okay. Today, my part is Module 5, the needs and essentials, the Module 6, the potentials, and Module 7, mentorship. How we want to start and what is this? Oh, okay. It's not moving, just a moment. So I will not say, I want to say that we are coming from IIU. IIU is a revolution in education before Corona, in the time of Corona, and now stronger and stronger than ever. The mentor development program batch 6 with our great Sir Piyush Pandit. And as I said, IIU is offering you see, before a career counselor, this mentorship program. And if you want to be a successful educator, I earn and be sure that you will have a big advance in your career. So life is a story, but how you want to be your life and how you are writing your story. So today, after great Dr. Queen Elizabeth, she had first session about the positive mindset, and today she talks about the difference. So be sure that your mindset needs to be grow. Never be on the fixed day, because if you stop today, tomorrow you will not be able to continue writing your story and also to continue have a great new education and new knowledge. So let's start storytelling today with this module, with these 3 last modules. And forget, we know that life is a stressful, very stressful. And if you start today thinking about that your day is, but if you get up with a positive mindset, be sure that your day will be really great. So growing mindset. Today, after Dr. Queen Elizabeth, I'm sure if you listen, if you didn't, please listen, because you can make everything different if you want, and it is really possible. You can make. You need to avoid the phrase "not yet." You need to always say yes. I can do that in each one moment. There is no task that I cannot do. There is no problem that I cannot solve. Critical thinker. Yes, you are a critical thinker. You are creative. You are an innovator. You are an innovator. You are bringing inventions in your classroom. So think about that. Think about that and all else. Never be critic, never be negative. Trust yourself because you can do this, you can do that, and yes, you can do everything what you want in your life. So this program, mentorship, today, the last day, and I'm sure that you will have the support, the guidance, the coach, the training, the help, leadership, everything from this amazing session. And if you want to be an achiever, and not only a great achiever, you need to be inspired by a great mentor. Great mentor. Who is a great mentor? Today, you are still a mentee, but after this session, you are a mentor. Be sure that you will be an inspiration for your mentee because you have that potential. You have that potential. If you think that you don't have that, then never be a mentor. So I'm sure that each one person here, all of you here, amazing educators, have wants to be a great mentor. So yesterday, Professor Caroline showed this mentoring, what direction we need to do, why are we on the training, what we are supporting, what is our motivation, why are we doing this? Because if we need to be motivated, we have a goal, we are achieving the goal. When we achieve the goal, it is called a success. And what is a success? What is success for us? We need to know the rules of the life success and the business success. That is a difference. That is a big difference. But you need to be first in your life successful, and then you can be also in the business. So this program mentoring is not only for educators. It is for the entrepreneurs. It is for the managers. It is for all, for the doctors, because every time you can have a work where you are a mentor. You are a mentor to your mentee, to your, like example, doctor to a nurse, professor to a student, and so many examples. This is a really beautiful photo. Mentor and mentee will always be in a great relationship. I can say that there is a strong correlation, and not only strong, a positive correlation between a mentee and mentor. And if there is a positive heart, this will be very successful. Your mentor is helping you to be successful. So what are the benefits to be a mentor? No depression, no lacking. There's no focus on that. We are here to build the leadership skills. We are all leaders. We are all leaders in the job what we are doing. We are improving our communication skills. Never think about that. I know that the language is a big barrier, but more you speak, you will be better in the language. So we are not professors of the English, but we are trying, we are talking. And yes, there are so many, I can say, grammatic mistakes, but we are still talking. And that is also for the communication skills. No barrier. we need to take care about the verbal communication, non-verbal communication. Then we can learn the new perspectives, then we can advance in our career. And if this is all how we want to be, and we still think on that, that will give us a big satisfaction. And what is there is not satisfaction is the most beautiful feeling when you are satisfied. So try to do that, try to make this skills, try to practice, try to do exercises. Exercises are important for every job. You know how we are teaching our students, especially if we are in the numerics. So exercises can bring you always a good result. So here we have this statistics numbers. 37% of professionals have this mentor despite, and 75% saying that they want one. So yes, they want one, and I'm sure if you want that, you will achieve that. Yesterday was a question for Professor Karudin. What is the difference between mentoring and counseling? So let us see what is the difference between mentoring, training, advising, and coaching. If we're talking about the mentoring and coaching, this is one kind of exercise. Mentoring is more than that, needs to be and needs to include this, the ways support another person. But if we talk about the coaching is only a method. It is a method where you can improve what you do with asking the questions. And at coaching, you have goals that you want to achieve. But at mentoring, it is always to a person, and it is going to give a support to the another person. If we want to see a difference between mentoring and training, what is training? This is a training. We are getting skills, we are getting knowledge, we are getting the attitudes. If we are talking about the mentoring, we will involve some skills, not all the skills. So some skills we want, the knowledge we want, and the attitude that, like example, it says that a client wants. Who is a client? If you are an educator, your student is your client. So mentoring and advising. Mentoring is mentor will give you advice and can ask you a question, and mentee needs to give the answers. If we talk about the advising, who is the advisor? Advisor is a person who will give you advice. And what kind of advices? What are the advices? That advices always need to have they need to have the basis. What it means, the basis? The basis of the learning, of the experience. So person always want to do this and perceive the best way and to proceed that by asking the questions. What are the important characteristics of mentor? I'm sure that almost of you here today have this characteristics because you are all a good listener. Today I will see, will you give a constructive feedback? So in the session, questions and answers, I'm asking, I want a feedback. Then what is your role? Are you enthusiastic? You have new skills, so it says you need to be a skilled teacher. Yes, a skilled teacher, but this is not when we talk about the grammatic. I can say this a skilled teacher needs to write a skilling teacher, because present continuous is most better grammatic using than this past time. If we say a skilled, that means that you stop learning. But if we said skilling, that means that you are always learning. Then you have the expertise in that field. That is very important. You are treating all people with respect. So if you treat all with the respect, be sure that you have one of the best and one of the important characteristics of a good mentor. These are some proverbs. I use them, try to them like grow grain, grow trees, grow people. So you're growing. So if you want, this is here, if you want 1 year of prosperity, if you want 10 years of prosperity, if you want 100 years of prosperity, if we want this 100 years, we really need to grow. So mentoring is helping us to be successful in our work, in our life, and then we would talk about the prosperity. What are the qualities of a good mentor? Visualization is always the best way to learn. And I'm sure that you all have this honesty, flexibility, energy. You need to have energy, because if you don't have energy, you will stop, you will not continue, you will never finish your task. Then positivity, you need to be very positive, you need to be optimist, you need to have a vision, a good vision. Also, we first said mission. So when we say you are a very dedicated, committed, and a hard worker. So these are the qualities of a good mentor. And if you are not honest, try to, because be sure that the person from the other side can be very sensitive. Think on the things what you when you are giving an answer, because sometimes the tone of your voice, your message can have not good feedback to another person. So try and practice giving a feedback, a positive feedback. Listening and empathy. Very, if you are not here good in this, try to practice, because this qualities, you really need to be a good mentor. You cannot be a nervous person and be a good mentor. You need to be, you need to have a good attitude. So think about these qualities to be a good mentor. So it is very hard to come to all these skills, but you see, we can, this girl is starting to climb. This man is on the half of his way, but this woman is on the top, and she's already ready for making her tasks. So let's see, what are the demands, skill demands in 2023? We still have cloud computing, negotiation, and it means negotiation means a collaborative negotiations. You need to have ability for the growing. It means on you, yourself, your self-growth ability. Creativity, never stop with the creativity. Leadership, if you don't have that in your side, try to learn to be a leader. Practice that. What about the skills to learn in 2023? blockchain development, web development, cloud computing, big data, AI, machine learning. So 2023, they were also in 2022, but in 2023, we need to continue with the new developments of all these skills we need to learn. So we have so many questions. After these questions, I'm sure that you will be a great mentor. So first, you need to know what are the key skills of a mentor. How will you communicate with your mentee? How will you manage the two-way feedback? How will you use reflective practice in mentor development plan? I'm sure that each of you here who are educators at the September make a professional development plan. Yes, we there are always things that we cannot that we didn't involve in the development plan, like example this mentors program in other programs, but that is great. That is great that you you find new professional programs for your development. So how can you be a good role model? Because you need to be a role model to your mentee. What type of records will you need to keep? So after our sessions, we always have the recordings. We have the recordings. So you can always listen Professor Khairuddin, Dr. Sikhan, me, what we were talking on this session, and all other trainings which are recording, which you go on this type of education. I have, if I get out, I will come back soon. I see network bad. The key skills of a mentor. What are the key skills of a mentor? First, you see, I already start repeating some things because you always need to listening in order to understand. Here again, Bloom's taxonomy. We always start from Bloom's taxonomy, from the verb understanding. How can, if we don't understand something, how can we remember that? So this is like writing, questioning. We always need to have the good questions. What it means questioning? We are clarifying the things that we understand correctly, because if we don't understand correctly, we have a problem. Then we need to have, we are taking the actions for the future. So through the questions, we have so many challenges and respect. Then we are finding our new solutions. We are creating new ways of thinking. What it means creating new ways of thinking? That can give you the action which are planning for the future. So all these stages are it is for you, for learning, for your development, for your self-awareness. And this will help you, these case skills will help you to grow personal and business. It is giving you a business and personal performance. So here, remember this: active listening, empathy, and understanding, questioning, communication, giving feedback, goal set, enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is very important. So always a big smile and always think positive. And yes, you start this program, and yes, you will finish this program with a big enthusiasm. So how to develop. So I will here answer these questions. You need to develop your listening skills. On which way you will do that? So first, here, this you know who is learning. These are this can you can learn from the subject called business communication. There is a subject called business communication, and you want to develop your listening skills. It means you first need to maintain your eye contact. Then visualization. There are so many people who cannot remember many things, but they can say, they can focus, they know, like example, how can they maintain them? They know on which number it is, where is the photo, where is the figure, where is the graph, where is the table. So who says that all needs, or everybody needs to remember everything? There are so many science who never learn a song word by word, and that is not important. Today, curricula is not asking your students to learn something from the word to word. They need to understand, and visualization. And there are so many digital tools which will help you to make a great maps for the visualization. And you there sometimes you can say that sometimes a photo says thousand words, more than thousand words, only one photo. Then when someone is explaining you, talking to you, never interrupt him. Give him a chance to complete the whole sentences. First, it is not cultural. Second, the person will think that he didn't explain something good and that he is borrow for you. Then you need to ask the relevant questions. For the speaker, always have try to have the empathy. Pay attention also on the next example. Eye gaze, facial expressions. So many times people don't say a word, but you see from their eyes, from their face, what expressions do they have. So the last is summarizing. Summarize always what the speaker wants to say and try to clarify that you understand that. I will be a little free to see what are here in the chat, what messages. Thank you for interesting session. So be free and ask the questions. This is how to develop. So we first need to discover the different skills that will help us. So we need to manage ourselves. How can we manage ourselves? These four things are very important to manage yourself. It is focusing. Always be focused on the things that you are learning, doing. Integrity. We need integrity. We need hold things together. Adapting. If you are not adaptable, how can you, like example, I'm an educator from Croatia, and Nada, you must go to Georgia to work there. So if I'm not adaptable person, how can I manage myself and do my work? And you need always to take a initiative. Initiative is very important. Then work with others. You are not the only Pale on this world. I hope that all of you read A Little Prince. I read Little Prince so many times because Little Prince is more than a little prince. So many life messages. So working with others is very important. You need to have a good communication, collaboration, And not only that, feeling for the person, feeling for the team, for the person. If you are working with your team, you need to have a feeling. And the last one is called leading. Yes, leading, but it don't mean that you need to be a leader of everything. Leading things that you can lead your students in some kind of the team works. You need to create a change. We are all change makers. We are all change makers. And if we want to be great change makers, here we need to, I said so many times until now, critical thinking. We need to make a sense. We need to be creative and we need to have the curiosity. Curiosity is very important to make and to create a new change. So here are so many qualities and skills. This is one short exercise. What skills and qualities will be important for a successful mentor? So I write this here, good communication skills. Why good communication skills? Because you can explain techniques and movements very clearly. You need to have a good level of physical fitness. What it means? It means well-being. You need to take care of your mental health because you cannot only work, because then you will have a problem with your mental health and also with the well-being. So please take care about your physical fitness. So that is very important also. You need to motivate people. You need to be a motivation for your students. So these are some of the directions. You can make this, you can write this, but I'll here put also like example, shared core skills, mentor specific skills, mentee specific skills. This is the test. And so if you can always choose, like example, listening actively. You can listen, you can have an excellent grade, very good, adequate, and poor. So here are also the subtitle of the course skills. So you see here, for me, it is important that you see what it means under the shared core skills. It is listening actively. That is very important. Building trust, encouraging, identifying goals and current reality. That are the core skills. That are the skills that you need to share. Then, for a mentor, specific skills are instructing, developing capabilities, inspiring. You need to be an inspiration, give feedback. If you don't know, make a good feedback, that is a big problem. So also manage the risk. We know what is a risk. There are so many risks. There are so many risks in everything what we are doing. There are risks and opening doors. So we will go through all of these specific skills, and these are the mentee skills: acquiring mentors, learning quickly, showing initiative, following through, managing the relationship. So this is for the mentee. Learning quickly today is very important, and you need to have an initiative, you need to follow it through, and you need to manage this. And you see here, if you have the most, I will move little this here, like example, you 16 to 20. That means that you have excellent core skills. You could coach others. You can concentrate your efforts on this style. So you see, if you have the excellent grade, then you could coach others. But also this 11 to 15, these are very good skills, but under 5, you don't have the benefit for the coaching. So these tests are really good. This made the psychologists make so many tests. And today, even when you think about starting some kind of business or something, please do make this testing, because sometimes you are sure that you can make that, but the test can show, like example, that you don't have that benefit for coaching. You cannot practice the mentee skills at your mentees. You cannot make the trainings for the coaches. You know, there's so many. You can be excellent, but you can be, you are under the stress, and that stressful situation can be can limited you to do some things that you really wish to do. So yesterday, Professor Caroline also showed this. I go through this mentee specific skills. We see this learning quickly, showing initiative, following through, managing the relationship. And these are from the mentor, instructing, developing, inspiring, providing, managing risks, and opening doors. So let's see this mentoring skills model. Let's see first this core mentor skills. Listening actively. Listening actively is the most basic mentoring skill. And if you have this, if you can do this, you will feel excellent. You will accept you and you will trust to others and you can build a trust. So mentor always can interrupt mentors when they are talking, but remember, you need to show the interest in things that you are doing, and you need to summarize the key elements. You need to summarize always the key elements. You are reflecting them. Like example, if you are an excellent listener, you will do this. Interesting. Or, by the way, how did the meeting with your manager go? So you need to show this way. You need to appear on this interesting way. You need to have this response as such. So please practice that. Please practice that and listen that, because listening carefully always can solve every problem. And the problem solved can come later. Second is building trust. Building trust. First, we need to trust each other. We need to trust our mentees. We need to trust our partners. And if we can build this, if we can trust this, then we can say that we have a behavior for that. To become trustable, you need always to respect your mentors, your mentees. You need to have the boundaries. You need to spend the time together. You need to have the confidences. You need also, all of us are making mistakes. All of us are making errors. To take the responsibility and to correct them. You need to correct your mistakes. So let's see this to become trustable. If you want to become trustable, what you need to do, you need to keep the confidence. You need to respect all these rules. Because tactful sharing can make you to know this and be very honest. You need to have this encouraging. You see, according to the Phillips-Jones research, the most valued mentoring skill is encouraging. I'm always encouraging my students. Why? Because this is very important, because when you encourage them, there is no task that they cannot make. So be sure, try to practice this, try to express always the things. Pray to them, make them accomplishments, make the actions, write them the memos, write them the messages. So saying thanks is very important. Always say thank you. The fourth is you need to identify the goals and you need to identify the current reality. Always be clear. Always be clear about the vision, about the dreams, about the career. Then you need to have your vision. You need to have first a personal vision. You need to have the specific goals. You need to have a good grasp of the reality. That is when you know, when you have that, you need to be interested in this current reality. We need to live in the reality. because like SWOT analyzes, we all have the strengths, we all have and limitations. Mentor needs to know what are the strengths, what are the goals, and what kind of development you need to achieve. Critical skills for the mentors. What it means, critical skills for the mentors. Let's see. First, it means that you will instruct and develop the capabilities. This is a very important skill. It is called informal mentoring. It means that you will give the formal speeches and lectures. That is instructing and developing capabilities. Then you know that you need to be a mentor. You need to give these instructions. They are very important for the modeling, for to make your ideas to realization. It can be one-to-one. So one-to-one is always a more expensive method. But you know that we have so many mentees that wants, like example, when someone is learning language, we know that always it is a better method when we have it one-to-one, because then educator, professor have only you as a student. But we have so many resources today, books, softwares, websites, and so many organizations are taking this. But also, pardon, we need to take care about the culture, the politics, the history, and the values of other organizations. So let's see this. Second is inspiring. Inspiring mentors is very inability to be a inspiration. You need to be an inspiration. You need to help to your mentee for the future. You need to motivate them. You need to bring, I can say you need to bring inspiring the mentee to give the greatness that he can have. So mentors always can make these actions. They need to be inspiring. They need to arrange. We have so many during our work. We get so many experience. So we need to share that experience. We need to share that knowledge, because that is a challenge, and that challenge will rise when you give this important things in the life. Providing corrective feedback. I'm repeating now and giving a little deeper explanation. Feedback on the mentor's protection skills, on the manager risks. We need to describe that. We need to give a feedback at the same time, unless this need to be in a very desirable way. Mentee needs to have a corrective feedback. Then sometimes we we know that we have specific situations. Sometimes it is very good to give a corrective feedback in private. You can do that. You can teach your mentees new skills, demonstrate the behaviors. There are so case study. Case study is also a great method. So there are a lot of ways that a mentor should learn his mentee. Managing risks. I mentioned the risks. So that managing risks is very closely to the core skill of building the trust. Like building trust, you need to know how to manage the risk, how to be ready to fly, how to be ready to fly in the situation if the situation or if something don't go in the correct path that you think it needs to go. So we have so many risks, like typical risks, business risks. So it depends. Typical risks are like career risks. Who says that maybe you didn't make a mistake when you choose to be an educator? So that is a typical risk. That is your career risk. But you still have an opportunity to change that. But you can have also, if you are so many risks with the customers, we miss the deadline, we do something unethical, we promise the quality and don't give the quality. So the career risk, some of this risks your mentee need to recognize, and then with your wisdom, it can be with your wisdom and your experience. Remember this: wisdom and experience. And other challenges also can be so risky. Try to handle that. Try to handle that. Opening doors. Opening doors, mentors are always in a position to provide a visibility by their mentees. I always say, I'm thankful to God that I'm in a situation that I have students, and my students are going outside on the practice work. And when they finish the university, I meet so many organizations, and organizations are they I can say they are hunters. They are hunters on the brain students. So I have so many until now. I have so many times I give my students to the great organizations, and they find a great job. So this is the most beautiful thing that you can do, this opening doors. This opening doors is really great. So when you have an opportunity, do help your student. Everything in the life returns to you. Good things always make you happy and bring you happiness. Making good for your students is really, I can say, for me, the most biggest happiness for me when I see that my student get a great job after finishing the university. So you see here this little example. Think about people you met in the past. I'm sure you have so many people you met in the past to whom you have provided the brain to pick. You see, seems, this screens. You provide the brain to pick, then a ear to listen, ear to listen, and to push in the right direction. Remember this: brain to pick, ear to listen. So you started a mentoring program. I'm here on the beginning, starting a mentoring program. After this training, you can be a mentor. You will be a mentor. You will start a mentoring program. If you want to build a successful mentoring program, you first need to learn how to develop a mentoring program. Then you need to approach to drive the learning and development for the mentees and mentors. You need to know the benefits for the organization, for the employees, increase the talent, promote the rates, and university mentoring is proven to improve your students. So these are the needs and essentials: design, attract, connect, guide, measure. This is here like example IIU. IIU design a program. IIU attract participants. IIU connect, IIU measure this success. So this is one type of the program. Like example, you see name, job title, organization, office phone, home phone, best time to call. Why do you want to participate in the mentor program? So this is how you can tomorrow start leading a mentors program. Then you need to establish specific mentor activities and the guidelines. You see, we establish our activities and we have our guideline. We have the learners, we have the followers. We are acquiring the mentor and students to this program. Like you are going through this program, we have a 3 days program through all the modules. Then we are matching the mentor with the mentees. So trying to conduct interview, make orientation, establish a date when your program will start. Then monitor and evaluate the results of the program. So also after this 3 days, we also can make a test, we can make an exam. So it depends about you, how will you make your program for the mentees. How to get connect with mentees. We see meeting with other professionals. I'm sure that you all here today, these 3 days can also say you with this mentorship program, and Lali, Miriam, and others can say to other colleagues, we go through this program, go and finish this program. It is very helpful for you. So that is, I can say that is a positive review. Then you can guide mentoring relationships. So how can we make this mentoring relationships? I will repeat again. Keep communication open, help your mentee set realistic expectations, offer support, define expectations, maintain contact, be honest, participate actively, be innovative, creative, get to know each other, be reliable and consistent, and stay very positive. Stay very positive. Then measure your mentorship program. What it means? You need to have the K metrics. Like example, first day after finishing the first day, did you write any notices? Did you put some metrics? And is it pardon? Did you put the K performance indicators? Like example, we can have this engagement metrics like number of sign-ups, number of active hours mentoring, number of actions set notes take. What this means? Like example, how many sessions of mentoring you make until now? How many hours do you mentor someone? How many actions do you do? So these are the engagement metrics. We have 2 more groups. Like example, we have progress metrics. This measurement will include others. These are the other metrics like number of goals set. Did you achieve your goals? Do you have are you satisfied? And what is the score of your satisfaction? And what kind of feedback? We need a good external feedback at the progress metrics and deliverables. So 3C. 3C is a key to a successful mentoring program. What it means, 3C? It means clarity, communication, and commitment. Clarity, communication, and commitment. Here is one test like example. Types of communication. You will not believe how many percent is going on the words, on the tone of voice, on the body language. What percentage of these 3 types do you believe the average person uses? Let's go to the results. Results say that 55% of our communication is non-verbal. 55 is non-verbal. 38% is the total verbal communication. Always take care about the comfort zone. The comfort zone is a hindrance. A mentor should always be out of the comfort zone. Comfort zone is an enemy. It is an enemy of courage, confidence, and success. Avoid this comfort zone. You cannot be a role model. You cannot you cannot help the people who needs the help. So remember this comfort zone is an enemy for you. Then this is the model 6. We have the potential. So to model 6, the potential is respect the mentees, provide always the solutions and the opportunities. What it means, solutions and opportunities? The mentors always can be able to provide a solution, and the mentor is a person who can make a difference in the lives to the other opportunities. So this action is always need to encourage somebody. We need a positive reinforcements, like examples, social attention, nonverbal communication, activities like playing gamification. We need to make check marks, we need to have tokens, we need to have money, we need to have a special place for learning, for drawing, for writing, for going to the recess to make and to bring a social attention. Special time, what it means, a social attention. It is a special time for a teacher of the peer. Always enhance your self-esteem and resilience and adaptability. The mentor is a unique person. A mentor is always influencing motivation. Mentor is always have ability to make quick recovery. It can have just to make a positive outcome, a positive view, and we need to understand all the potentials and others. So develop a better understanding of other cultures. We need to know other cultures. Mentors need to deal with various cultures, with different geographical backgrounds. We need to develop other cultures. We need to appreciate the diversity. Each one person needs to be respected, and we need to create new bonds of friendship and understanding. So how can we increase the productivity? How can we be more creative? How can we think big? How can we think different? And how can we think out of the box? Thinking out of the box is very important. So always be focused on one task at a time. Take regular breaks. Focus on your biggest task first. Then you need to set small objectives. Then you need to have a 2 minutes rule, time blocks, make meetings, delegate tasks. You cannot do all alone. You need to delegate the task. You need to use a propriety strategy, and you need to limit interruptions. So think big, think different, and think out of the box. And then you can measure your productivity. Time management. Time management is a special field. You need to know how to manage your time, how to manage your tasks, how to make a prioritization. And if you know, then you can make the positive vibes. You need to positive vibes, and it can help you to live in goals, achieve mentoring goals. Think about this managing risks. So skill development, career planning, networking, learn the workplace culture, gain visibility for potential promotions, problem-solving skills, how to manage the risk. You need to manage the risk. You need to handle and tackle each one situation. So learning and growing. Learning is a process. We know that it is a continuous process. When we learn, we grow. When we learn and grow, we can make every transformation, what happens in our life. So keep learning and keep growing. This is the last model called mentoring, and I'm sure that you already know this: one-on-one mentoring, speed mentoring, reverse mentoring, distance or e-mentoring, peer mentoring, and group mentoring. So what is mentoring? Mentoring is a guidance given by a mentor. Who is a mentor? Mentor always influence the personal and professional growth. Why you want to be a mentor? Because you want to grow as a person, and you want to be a better version of yourself. So new ways of thinking, new ways of living, sharing knowledge, sharing experience, being a mentor. Mentoring, you see, I come to this photo again: training, motivation, advice, success, direction, coaching, support, and goal. To mentor, you need all of this. And what is a mentoring program? I can say that you are lucky that today you are finishing this 3 days program. You increase your knowledge, you build your skills, and you make new future goals and milestones. And your role is now very simple. You will now practice mentor-mentee relationship. So you can be a coach, you can be a devil's advocate. That are mentors who will make the challenge to mentor when you come to make a major decision. So mentors will share personal anecdotes like a coach: I wish I knew this. Resource planner, student, all of this is important, have an important role. Schedule meetings, providing agenda. Mentee takes a student role, taking resource from the tools to people to the jobs, acting as a soap, acting as a sponge, and knowing, making this for the mentor, continuing. All these are the moments of the challenges. So how to set a successful mentor-mentee relationship? Again, keep communication open. Always offer support. You need to define your expectations. You need to maintain the contact. You need to be honest. You always need to participate actively. You need to be creative and innovative. You need to know each other. You need to be reliable, consistent, and you need to stay positive always. So that is teaching, that is mentoring, and that is coaching. You see, aim is to help, tailor to roles need, tailor to individual needs, ask directive questions. Mentoring answers direct questions. Coaching ask open questions. See, come to the difference between teaching, mentoring, and coaching. This past learning, mentoring is based on past experience, and coaching is always on the future focus. Coaching is on the focus point. So we have so many mentoring styles, which you can support, which can give you a feedback, which you need to drive, you need to unlock, you need to share the perspectives, you need to share the skills, expertise, the values with a mentee. So how to be an effective mentor? I hope today that you already have an answer. How will you continue teaching and modeling? How will you pick which will be the values? What are your beliefs? What is the ethics? What are the attitudes? Which methods you will use? You can sponsor your mentee. You can, this means that you can help your mentee. Like example, I mentioned before, opening doors, following the path, adapting all, helping, general opportunity. Please open the door for your mentee to walk and to grow in something big. Be an inspiration and motivation. Always be an inspiration and motivation. As a coach, you can do that. And your mentee will grow with the personal goals, and also your organization can grow like your mentee. And like a result, you need to have so many issues, yes, but that cannot affect your mentee. You can guide that, you can counsel that, you can control that. It can be for you clear. You can play an active role in managing a relationship, and that will build a trust, that will build a mutual trust, and that will help your strengthening in the relationship. Your relationship will grow, it will be nature. Your relationship can guide and can counsel your mentee, and it will be on the personal relationship. So you can choose the mentoring style. Like example, mentoring by connecting. You can be a connector. Connector, it's not hard to be a connector. You hold his hand, you help him to learn how to create new networks and make new relationships. This is very easy role for a mentor to make. And it don't use a lot of your time by connecting. By challenging, this is always focusing on some kind of the place for the formal situations. It is really friendly. By educating, in the case you want to be to teach your mentee, then it is very interesting for the learning things and for the knowledge. Like example, as a mentor, you should identify always the mentee's strengths and weaknesses. You need to know the strengths and weaknesses. Mentoring by cheerleading, we know who are cheerleaders, that is always giving a positive energy. Like example, in a football match, we always have the mentor who leads cheerleading. Then by ideating, it means by making new brainstorms, by making new ideas which are related on the mentor and on the mentees. And then you can achieve so many new things. You can mentee the develop of the ideas, and you are capable to achieve all. So you see, again, Nada is repeating: listen actively, building trust, encouraging, identifying goals and corrective feedback, inspiring, and open doors. Both mentors and mentees should utilize the following core skills in their mentoring partnerships. This you need to both have. This both need to have. So people are learning differently. So I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. See one, do one, teach one. So these are the types of mentoring: one-on-one mentoring, distance mentoring. So distance mentoring is which two parties or groups are in different locations, like me and you, me in Croatia, you in Georgia and India. Group mentoring, it is matched by a cohort of the mentees. So how mentoring can help you to learn faster? First, you always need to have note with pen. You need to take notes with pen and paper. You need to have effective note-taking skills. You need to distribute the practice, the study to sleep, to more study, to modify your practice, to try to devise, to stay hydrated. Like example, I didn't drink nothing, but I'm talking the whole time. You need to take care about this, stay hydrated, connected what you learn with something you know. This is very important because we can learn information what we learn with something you know. We always need to fulfill our knowledge. We need to I can say to fill the holes we have, because we always have some holes. So these are the benefits: professional network, business relationship, new perspective, accountability, support group, personal experience, and focus on the work. So benefits for the mentor are: build your pardon. Build your leadership skills, improve your communication skills, learn new perspective, advance your career, and gain your personal satisfaction. Nada today started with this benefits to the mentor. I hope you all build your leadership skills. You improve your communication skills. Attending these programs, you learn new perspectives. And this is for your career a big advance, a new step, a big step. And I'm sure that you are satisfied because this is for you gaining your personal satisfaction. And here are some types of mentor we are. So I will not go and I will only say what types are there. So you can get this and little read about this. I will give this link, so you can be advisor, protector, developer, broker, challenger, clarifier, sponsor, affirmer. And these are the types. So these are the qualities of a good mentor. Becoming a mentor can enrich your life on a personal and professional level. It means expertise on that expertise. You need to have a respectful attitude. You need to, when you get the knowledge, you need to invest in others. Giving a good feedback, direct feedback, reflective listening and empathy, and need to be a sponsor. So failures are part of life. If you don't fail, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you will never change. Remember this, failures are also a part of our life. So reminder, we are all wonderful. We all start from this, that we are all wonderful. We need to respect us individual. So then we can respect, never stop thinking, never stop learning. So when you are very sad, you can use your pen, you can write something, you can press something, you can fund your laws, you can make anything, but you never quit. Don't quit never. So don't quit never. Be happy. Today it's a wonderful day. And I hope that we will continue learning and growing together. So thank you for your attention. Please open your camera. I want to see you, Guram, Lali, Vasudev. So, any question? Please, if something I need to repeat, please tell me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go.
Yeah, we are proud of you. You are so amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
so much. Wow.
It was an excellent
Amazing.
session.
It's very amazing.
Congratulations, my dear sister.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Good
much.
one, good one, good one.
So,
Good one, good one, good one. Professor
so
Nada,
we
good
are,
one.
thank you, Professor Charles. So we are still in the same group. Any question, anything, please be free, ask, write. We are at the end. The end comes. So you are all mentors. Congratulations. Congratulations to all. I hope that these 3 days were really useful. Miss Bella, what you say, please? You can unmute, please unmute yourself. You are muted. Inga, no question. Okay.
ქართულად ვიტყვი თუ შეიძლება ქალბატონო ინგა შეიძლება დამეხმაროთ დიდი მადლობა ქალბატონო ნანდა
You should give a round of applause to the speaker.
იმდენად დეტალურად გქონდათ ანუ ნაბიჯ გაწერილი რომ არ არსებობს კითხვა მე მგონი ყველაფერი ნათლად იყო ჩამოყალიბებული და უღრმესი მადლობა თქვენ.
There, she
Thank you
is
so
very
much. It's a
happy.
great presentation.
Yes, she
Thank
is very
you so
happy.
much.
We have not question because this is very details, and thank you so much. Georgia, I'm
Thank
proud of
you.
you. We are
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Lali. Thank you, Kakaber. Thank you all. Thank you all. And I'm really happy that we have here.
We are
so
really
great-
happy that we are member of your group. Thank you very much. I'm really very happy. I have no words.
Thank you so much, dear
Thank
Lali.
you.
Thank you.
Dear Lali, thank you.
I love you, all of you very much. I have no words. Thank you.
Thank you. And we love all you. I love all
All
of
of
you.
you.
I
I
love
love very clever people.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
And yes,
ქართულად
in the
ვიტყვი
name,
ქალბატონო ინგადან გთხოვთ ორიოდე წინადადება რომ
კი ბატონო, thank
აღწევანებული ვარ, აღწევული ვარ. უამრავ ტრენინგსა და სემინარს, ვებინარს დასწრებული ვარ, მაგრამ მსგავსი ცხოვრებაში არ მინახია. დიდი მადლობა თქვენს გუნდს, ესოდენ დიდი და შემოქმედებითი მუშაობისა და უაღრესად საინტერესო პროდუქტიული ვებინარის ჩატარებისათვის. უეჭველია ჩვენ ამ გამოცდილებას სკოლებში მივიტანთ და ყოველდღიურ საგაკვეთილო პროცესში დამერგავთ. ძალიან დიდი მადლობა.
ძალიან დიდი მადლობა.
Inga, can I speak?
Yes, dear, but 1 minute.
Okay.
Dear.
Okay. Thank you very much for such a meeting. Thanks to your team. It is very important to understand the role of a mentor. I really like the reports. The phrases they used. A mentor is like a tattoo. It stays with you forever. I also like the phrases see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, but follow, share all evil.
Great, thank you.
Thank you very much.
wonderful.
Thank you. And dear Nada, also dear Guru,
Dear Nada.
he is
We
very
got
happy.
today very great.
Yes,
We got today very great experience from
thank you.
Great
Thank
experience.
Thank you.
And dear Nada, Mr. Guram says he was so many webinars, so many conference, but this conference is very important. Excellent, super, and he's very happy, and thank you so much. He's saying yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy because
You are very the best. The
we
best.
have a great.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
is
We
an
can-
interesting and important presentation. Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I want to say that I'm really thankful. Thank you, Inga, for bringing our great Georgia educators to be with us. I'm sure that we will continue together. Any other workshop, working together. So we are here, mentor or no mentor. We will continue learning together, sharing together. So thank you.
Thank you, Ayayu. Thank you,
Yes.
Miss Nada. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Yes,
you.
we want to.
Yes, dear.
Yes, we
Inga.
want to thank our great founder, Sir Piyush Pandit, for giving us this opportunity. To our CEO, Dr. Snikta, for this program. Here is our Vice Chancellor, Sir Charles, Professor Charles. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. This is a batch 6. We passed through batch the 6, and the soon will be the batch 7. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Our great respect to you. Our great
My
respect.
respect to you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my
Okay.
children also. Clap. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
so we can, Inga, finish this session. I say after this session, I'm sure that the certificates will be ready, and you can share them and be proud on that because you earned this certificate, and I'm sure that you will be all great mentors. Congratulations once again.
მადლობა ქალბატონო ინგა ამ შესაძლებლობისთვის, უღრმესი მადლობა თქვენ და მადლობა ქალბატონ ნადას.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you. Okay, Inga, you can stop. Yes. So,
Thank you.
bye.
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 Bye bye.
Goodbye. Aliás,
Goodbye.
mადლობა.